I want to give you some practical stuff. Listen carefully. As a youth, the first thing is that you have to think big, but start small. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. Unfortunately, we don't actually understand the terms. And I like what the chairman said. When we talk of, there's a difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is somebody who has original idea of a problem that he's giving a solution to. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, every entrepreneur has the grace to receive ideas. A businessman uses existing ideas to do business. If you're an entrepreneur, you don't compete. Entrepreneurs don't compete, but businessmen compete. The market for an entrepreneur is big because it doesn't exist. But the market for the businessman is highly competitive. Another point is that the risk to be an entrepreneur is very high, but it has higher benefits. Compared to a businessman, the risk is low. So, if you hear that you want to be an entrepreneur, these are the things you need to begin to think of. But let me give you 3 things that will help you to succeed as an entrepreneur. The first one is knowledge. And our chairman and our brother Dan did justice to it. But listen carefully. Knowledge to succeed as an entrepreneur, though is very important, but it's just about 10%. But within this 10% of knowledge is so critical. Anything you want to become, you need to get knowledge about. I tell people, you become poor where you lack knowledge about. So poverty is not about money. Poverty is about knowledge. Whatever you are poor in, as far as knowledge is, you will not succeed. So knowledge is critical. Having identified the area you want to serve, problems you want to solve, you need to get knowledge. And your generation, you are too blessed because knowledge is in abundance. How are you using your social media? The data, what are you using those data for? Some of you have become consumers. Entrepreneurs are not consumers. They are producers. They are producers. Most of the youth are all consumers. But because you are here, I want you to begin to reorient your mind and become a producer. Daniel made a powerful statement that you have to contribute to the GDP of our nation. The question is, what do you want to be? What is your mindset as far as the GDP is concerned? How much do you want to contribute? How much do you want to contribute? You want to be an entrepreneur. What is your vision as far as the GDP is concerned? So I've spoken about knowledge, but another knowledge is knowledge of yourself. Man, know yourself. Knowing yourself is so critical. Unfortunately, some of us are living other people's life. I tell people, don't use somebody's strength to jump. Use your strength. Knowledge. Man, know yourself. Do you know yourself? And thankfully, Mayor has told us God has been so good that he wants the best for us. But it's important that we don't limit God. You limit God when you don't know yourself. Begin to know yourself, your strength, your abilities, your talents. And these are the things you use to be able to navigate through the entrepreneurship or entrepreneur journey.